Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Today we are discussing the Omega Speedmaster Racing Chronograph in a glorious combination of Omega Sedna red gold and stainless steel. Launched in 2017, the racing dial defines this 44.25mm two-tone chronograph. On my 16cm circumference wrist, you can see it wears quite well. Here's dead overhead, and the watch is nicely constrained from lug to lug at just under 50mm, 49.9. So I can recommend this watch for a wrist as small as 14cm circumference. It is fairly thick at 15.4, though nowhere near the heights reached by Omega's Planet Oceans, which pretty much are the textbook example of too thick. This one's a big watch, but it will fit underneath a jacket cuff. Now the timepiece features a span of 21mm between the lugs, so you can fit a 21mm strap, but consider this OEM alligator leather to be the best option, as it's simply graceful, perfectly keyed to the colors of the dial and the tack, and wonderfully supple for a strap not yet broken in. Anthracite gray, large rectangular scale alligator leather with a matte finish, folded edge construction, calfskin on the underside. You can see this is a new Omega factory strap, so you will be the first. The clasp itself is a well-traveled Omega piece that's been around since the early 2000s, but it's a good piece. As you can see, alternating polish and satin externally with a relieved and polished Omega logo. Nice attention to detail. Twin triggers, so this one can't pop open accidentally. And as you can see, there is a minderless system, so you actually tuck the strap under the clasp, you close it all up, and then it fixes the strap in place, so you don't need minder loops to mar the lines, and there's no external extra length visible. This is a wonderful system that has been long-lived precisely because it is so practical. Now the watch itself features a distinctive case. Any fan of Omega Speedmasters and Seamasters will recognize this satin-finished narrow case band, the flared lyre-style lugs with polished bevels at their edge, the pump-style pushers, of course, characteristic of most Speedmasters made since the mid-1960s, when the NASA-inspired case with its shear guards first debuted. A combination of polished pushers and crown with a satin flank. The bezel itself features Sedna red gold, which is to say it's 5N red gold. Not 4N rose, not 3N pink. What is inside that solid gold bezel is a ceramic insert with Ceragold, that is, it's gold that has been laid inside the ceramic, so the indices and the calibrations and the numerals are perma-bonded to the scratch-resistant ceramic bezel, so it is Ceragold. The bubble-like sapphire is designed to evoke mid-century plexiglass crystals, but with the scratch resistance of sapphire. And you can see the dial is a matte granular gray, and it is a lovely matte gray with rose gold applique indices, including a lovely double dot index at 12, rose gold hands, and then a well-chosen rose gold Omega Seamaster script at 12. Master chronometer, 8 tests, it's the new Maytas test, 6-position chronometric adjustment, plus tests of water resistance, winding efficiency, power reserve, and anti-magnetism. Hence, it is a master chronometer, not merely a chronometer. You can see there is a date window down at 6 o'clock, and the watch features a time zone function that allows you to change the hour hand independently of the chronograph, as well as the minutes and seconds. And of course, because this is a traveler's watch, you can use that feature to jump the international date line in either direction. The date is bidirectionally driven. The watch features a clean, vintage-inspired twin register layout because the chronograph minutes and hours are on a single nicely dished metallic chapter ring style mono counter at 3 o'clock. Note the racing dial, that staggered checker pattern. It looks like a checkered flag, but it also allows you to more easily read the 8 beat per second chronograph time. That's what the register is actually supposed to do. It makes it easier to read fractions of a second. Constant seconds with a crosshair pattern at 9 o'clock. Turn it all over, and you can see this is caliber 9900, which is the 9300 upgraded to Maytas master chronometer spec. 54 joules, twin mainspring barrels, so it maintains amplitude well over 24 hours and beyond, unlike a single barrel. It features a full balance bridge with a free-sprung index for shock resistance and an SI14 silicon hairspring. Not so it's anti-magnetic, so it becomes amagnetic. It's a Maytas chronometer, and that largely due to the tri-level co-axial, a system developed by George Daniels in the early 1970s. He persuaded Omega to adopt it in the mid-1990s, and it bowed 20 years ago, back in 1999. It is now stable, tough, precise, and long-legged, as it actually increases service intervals, which is how Omega bestows these watches with a 5-year warranty. It is a chronograph with both vertical clutch and column wheel, and you can see that the column wheel is visible underneath the skeletonized bridge. It makes the actuation quite crisp. It's a tactile sensation, and because of the vertical clutch engagement, zoom out a little bit, you can see how the chronograph always starts without stagger or jump. The vertical clutch has no play. Plus, if you prefer to have minutes, hours, and seconds at center, you can leave the chronograph running with a vertical clutch and there's no additional wear and tear. 50 meters water resistant, so it's not an aquatic watch. Nevertheless, it is a wonderfully discreet and contemporary take on two-tone with the traditional Omega Speedmaster racing dial. If you're one for wheels, not wings, this is your Speedmaster. See it and make it yours on the watch box. Omega Speedmaster Racing. Other features I should have mentioned, including stop seconds and a 60-hour power reserve, plus a fully loomed chronograph seconds hand, make this one a standout day or night.